Alright guys, we have another fruit to try out today. So this is not just a cantaloupe, it's a different variant of a cantaloupe. It is a sugar kiss melon, and I will read this when I get on camera. So I'm going to go ahead and probably read this, and then I'm going to cut one of these up, and we'll taste test it. I did purchase these at Sam's Club. It was $5 for the two. So pretty cheap. They are kind of smaller melons. Like, they're pretty decent size, but for a melon, they are smaller. Alright guys, we have the Sugar Kiss Soft and Sweet. Incredibly sweet and juicy, Sugar Kiss melons will melt in your mouth. An unforgettable eating experience that will keep you reaching for more. Sugar Kiss are harvested ripe and ready and best enjoyed as soon as they leave the store. You'll never want to go back to cantaloupes ever again. Wash the melon before enjoying and keep refrigerated after cutting. Legend Produce. Kiss melons are distributed by Legend Produce. And then we have Kiss melons. For over 40 years, my family of third-generation farmers have been passionately creating exquisite, full-flavored melons. Kiss melons is born of our history, knowledge, and experience with unique varieties and flavors from around the world. We have perfected the task of harvesting each variety at peak flavor to consistently deliver rich, savory melons from the farm to your table. And yeah. So let's go ahead and cut one up and do a little fast taste test. Alright guys, so I have a little plastic cutting board, and we're going to go ahead and just cut our melon in half. That went through so quick and fast. This is what it's looking like. It looks just like a regular cantaloupe, and it smells like a regular cantaloupe as well. We'll see if it's, pretty much just a regular cantaloupe or not, if it has any different flavors to it. Alright, so I'm just going to scoop the seeds out into the sink that's right next to me. And once that's done, it'll look like that, and we're just going to slice this in half. And slice it like that. And then you can just eat it like this, or we can go ahead and just... I am loving these new knives. I'm so glad I found them at the Goodwill. They're really cheap, and they are very, very sharp. Alright, so let's go to the table and give it a taste test. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and break off a piece of this. This is very juicy, I will say that, so that's good. Oh yeah. You know what? I think it does have a little bit of a different profile than a regular cantaloupe, but it still has that cantaloupe flavor in there for sure. I will say this is the most juiciest cantaloupe I've ever had, or kiss melon. I've had some decently juicy ones, but I feel like a lot, especially like lately, a lot of the melons I've been buying, whenever I do buy them, they're typically not that juicy, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to give this Kiss Melon, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoy it a lot. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and subscribe, share, like, and comment. And the reason I'm not really like describing the flavor of this is It really just tastes like a cantaloupe. It is, I think it's a little bit more sweeter. And there is also a very strong, like, honey flavor coming from this as well. But that's about as much as I can describe. I'm trying to get the seeds off of here. Yeah. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.